thought he was going to go the high route, Billy, but that was nifty.
Certainly was. Colin, you surprised he got it that close? Boy, that's nice and smooth right there.
That was a finish.
First look at those boots of Max's. They are pretty cool.
They are cool.
Do we know what the numbers are for?
No, but I'll try and...
All right, see if Stewart can get this one down.
Yeah, really not a lot in this at all, Ned. Torch that tee shot. Really has played the hole perfectly to this point. And that's how you make 4 here at the third.
Yeah, nicely capped.
Center of the fairway, we're talking about that 62.
Yeah, if he gets it to 10 under par, that may get him enough points to get close to 125.
Beautiful. WadeOrmsby, the Australian, won in Hong Kong.
Really nice swing.
Yeah, gorgeous.
You know, right in between, not a good result there, but right in between halfway.
He's got a very specific target in mind before he goes ahead and hits it. As you mentioned, it's 194 today, the 4th, stretched all the way out. Back right pin location, plenty of room to access. Now this one is a little short and a little left. Well, it looks like it's going to get up and on the surface. It's a nice shot there from Stewart. I tell you what, without that breeze, it would be steamy here this morning.
The ball carrying a little bit farther because of the heat?
It does carry a little bit farther. We used to always monitor that throughout the day when I was caddying for Jason, but there's a beauty there from Max Homer. He leaves it below the hole. That'll be a good chance for birdie. Yeah,
wood.
No mystery in that putt.
A good start.
Straight.
Ormsby has 6 times, Billy, gone back and forth in Australia from European Tour to America to play these events. And each time he's...
That is commitment and desire to play around the world.
Brad Kennedy.
Another player that plays a little bit over the top.
And from the United States, Cameron.
Because this young man right here, winner up at 3M, I mean, this guy can roast it.
That is train smoke. Oh, no.
Some longer ones getting up there closer to sort of that 200, and then sort of those shorter mid ones as well. It's a good mix. It's good to have those shorter par 3s and create different angles and different distances and things like that. So many of the par 3s on the PGA Tour, you stand up and it's okay, 3 iron, center of the green. It's interesting. Greg Norman, and it was just great to be out there with him, watch him drive the ball. I don't think he missed too many fairways for the entire tournament, and like you said, still long, even at his age then. As we watch Homer, boy, did that look...
Get a little bit more inside that top 30.
Good look at the grip of Stewart.
Yeah, you got a good look at this one as it rolled past. Just got to keep the speed up. Now, and that one was left from the get-go there for Stewart, and that's going to be a unforced 3-putt bogey.
And if you reflect back over the year, just how important every round is, stay in the moment, try to accumulate, even if you only accrue 2 points in an event, you never know what that's going to do.
Never know what one swing might... Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
Champ, so much to like, not only about his game, but this young man. Top tracer shows another laser.
He's just going to cruise today. I mean,
up with Homa. at the 5th.
Yeah, this hole just begs for a little bleeder from left to right. Unfortunately, if you get it going too far right, it can't get blocked out by those trees. But there's no trees in the middle of the fairway there for Homer. That is perfect.
Ooh, that is perfect.
That bunker that you see weighing the distance there is 292 at 322 to get it past. But the wind, what little wind is here this morning, which is beautiful, might I add, is into the player's face. And this one is also pretty good. It needs a little bounce. Help him out a little.
Ooh, it was a soft one. It's okay.
Back to Champ. I remember talking with his father at the celebratory, get in there, at the celebration after the Walker Cup. And his dad, Jeff, laid out the entire career.
You know, tee shot here, his target line is kind of like right in there. Slightly left of, oh, if you're going to just hit it in the center of the club face. Trending north again with his game, getting a little bit better.
And that will find some squalid crash pad down the
There a little bit. He's got 188 to this front pin location today, tucked on the left side of this green. The wind definitely picking up into the player's face. This one on a nice line. It's just got to have the weight. Yeah, he just got fooled a little bit by the wind that just now. Homer's got 181 to the front. There is a little false front there. Anything just a little bit short and right will come probably off the green. And this one left, and he is just on the fringe. That should be okay there.
Well, Billy,
That's a tough get back in position shot. He did it, but move the ball right to left. They do it, but they would much rather prefer to move it the other direction like this man does right here. Just perfectly positioned. Seems to like it, and he should. They're able to sustain the face angle. Money.
third shot, Rose.
Okay.
From the greens book. Stewart really just leaves no stone unturned. Really goes through a very good process. This one's a little bit uphill early into the green, then once it gets on the green it will work from his left to right as it works down to the pin. We saw it bounce through there, and that usually is a pretty good...
I like this play. I think this is holeable.
Well, if he's going to try and hold it, he's got to really land it just on the green. Well, you might have called it, Billy.
This year he's inside the top 70. I think that shot is a good indication of a man who's confident in his chipping. You know, if you don't have a lot of good...
You know, and, you know, conversely, you look at someone like Jordan Spieth that has a lot more forward lean, a lot more speed, a lot more delivery. It just goes to show that there's so many ways to skin a cat, so to speak.
Yeah.
Sink to tidy up.
Yeah, nice up and down. Well, now Rose, this would be a nice par right here. This, like you said, a hole that normally is a hand, just kind of move to his left. It's kind of that lazy looking right to left, feed it into the line, and kind of let gravity take over from there. Just like that.
Home on the tee at 6.
Yeah, it's 285 yards to reach the bunker on the right, but this is well left. Took the 3-wood for safety, and that is deep.
Yeah, and he kind of picked out the sight line right away.
Well, this one down the right-hand side is trying to turn back to the left, and that one is fine. And downwind today, I thought a few of these guys might have...
5 yards inside the bunker, down the left, start line, and just let it fall to the right.
Good ball.
And when he hits it, you can start panning. Did not know that. Now Rose. Stay right there, and that's going to be just fine. Yeah.
30 Eastern, you don't want to miss that behind the scenes look at Justin Thomas's life at home and how he prepares to be the best. Second shot for the evergreen Stewart Sink.
Now this on its way from 171 as the wind starts to freshen a little bit. It is from behind, and that one, it's going to hold on there, guys, just behind the pin. There's no real problem there.
Yeah, nice little.
Little gap here for Homa.
Yeah, absolutely. I ran over there, took a look. He has to keep it low. He's probably got to cover about 40 or 50 yards to get it back over that long stuff. It's a tricky little one, but he should be able to get it somewhere around the front of the green.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. He's caught that heavy. That's going to get knotted up in the rough, short of this green.
Yeah, clip that tree again.
That's
Goes perfectly positioned. Flag stick just hanging over the bunker. I mean, you just ought to pepper this flag stick here.
Such a tricky line. Oh my God.
That was terrible.
That was a lot of turf that he moved. It wasn't in a divot, Billy.
He's just got a lot going on in his mind prior to the shot. Let's see if he clips this. I mean, the exit to the left right there, that was solid right there. Beautiful. I mean, if you got the right yardage, but who finishes in that 8th, 9th, and 10th?
Third shot
This
for
one tricky
Homa.
one here for Max. Not a lot of green to work with. Downwind coming out of the rough. I'd expect to see this go long for sure. Difficult to get it to stop.
Really on, so much going on in his mind before he hits the shot.
Well, he's always been that player that needs to know everything, wants to know everything. But right now, there seems to be not a flow that he's trying to mix in. And right now, it's just going a little too fast.
This for par. Homa.
Well, talking of fast, Max is almost hitting these on the run. His pitch shot came through this point. He's got to go down through a valley, then back up on top. But boy, this looks good. That club can make up for a lot, guys. Wow, is that 4?
Well, that is 4, and
So it will be uphill into the grain for the first 2/3 of this putt, and the last third will be a little bit down as it works its way down from left to right down the hill towards the hole. Still, I would call it a birdie chance here for Stewart Sink.
good pace. 4.
Yeah, absolutely, Ned. I think that someone could get off to a little bit of a sporty start here through the first 5 or 6 holes, especially on holes like this. I'm surprised with that wind there that nobody took it on, especially this pin location. It's pretty generous. You know, and then you'll find things tighten up through the midsection of this golf course.
It's your dream start right there.
Hadn't been a dream for this man.
Just the reverse.
You just don't see, especially Justin Rose, hit those kind of shots we saw his second, unless there's a lot going on upstairs. Swing.
Just seemingly can't get out of. It's just hard.
Well, golf was anything but hard for Hovland when he turned pro and made his way on the PGA Tour. He had 18 consecutive rounds, Billy. You may remember in the 60s, he broke Bob Estey's record. That had dated all the way back to 1983.
All I know is his private transportation was his car. And there's 2/3.
To Homa, who made that pedestrian par back on 6.
Yeah, this is a really difficult hole. It's so straight, not a lot to give you a visualization of how you should actually work the ball. But this one left for Homa. There's a big deep bunker down there on the left.
It's left as well.
Well, this one absolutely torched. It's down the left side, but you are not going to believe where this is.
See it in Prism. Check this out, Billy.
Okay, what color? What color? I'm going to go with magenta.
I'm thinking magenta as well, yeah. I like that, a magenta. I like that drive even better, though. Still smoldering as it comes.
Let's start over. It's so hard to do, though.
Boy, he's aiming pretty far left. It's not that far away, Billy, from where he was lined up.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's 2 tee shots way left.
On the opposite end of the spectrum is Harris English, 18 under.